The silence is ending. For too long, you have walked in quiet shadows, a life unseen, unheard, unnoticed by those around you. But the winds are shifting. The quiet chapter of your journey is coming to an end. Something inside you stirs, a fire, a calling, a truth that cannot be ignored. You were never ordinary. From the moment you came into this world, there was a whisper, a voice only you could hear, guiding, pulling, awakening. The world may call you different, strange, misfit, but those are labels for the unawakened. You feel things others do not, see patterns invisible to most. This is the mark of the chosen, the ones destined to awaken. The weight of being different. Being chosen is not a gift wrapped in comfort. It is a burden, heavy and relentless. You carry truths too vast for most minds. You are aware of illusions others live in. And in that awareness, loneliness often follows. The signs are all around you. Do you feel drawn to places, people, or knowledge that others dismiss? Do moments of synchronicity stop you in your tracks, leaving you speechless? These are not coincidences. They are signs of awakening. The universe is nudging you forward, urging you to remember who you truly are. And you have always known it, deep in your bones. Society tries to silence you. The world fears what it cannot understand. Those who see differently are often dismissed, ridiculed, or ignored. You may have been told to stay quiet, to conform, to settle. But every suppression you faced has only fueled the fire within. It is awakening, even in the darkest moments. A hidden power awakens. Within you lies a strength untapped. A power that whispers in dreams, in stillness, in the empty spaces. It is patient, waiting for you to claim it. The chosen are not loud by nature. They rise silently, but impact profoundly. Your awakening cannot be contained. Moments of clarity. There are nights when everything feels clear. When the world seems to pause, and you see truth behind the veil. These moments are rare, precious. They are reminders that you are not lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The struggle is real. Every chosen one faces trials that shake the soul. Rejection, doubt, fear, they all appear to stop you. But these are tests, not punishments. They strip away what is false to reveal what is real. And what is real is your purpose. The call is growing louder. You may have ignored it for years. Dismissed the whispers as imagination or fantasy. But now the call cannot be denied. It grows stronger with each passing day. Your soul remembers what your mind forgets. Embrace the awakening. Fear is the companion of the chosen. But courage is their guide. To awaken is to step into the unknown with trust. To embrace the calling despite the uncertainty. Your journey has been preparing you for this moment. The quiet is fading. Everything around you is shifting. Old cycles are breaking. Patterns are unraveling. The quiet chapter is ending, and a new chapter begins. One that is written by your awakening, your vision, your voice. You are not alone. Even when it feels like the world misunderstands you, you are never truly alone. Other awakeners walk paths parallel to yours, unseen, yet connected. Their energy surrounds you, guiding you silently. And soon paths will cross, alliances will form, and truths will be shared. You are part of a tapestry far greater than you imagine. The moment is now. Do not wait any longer. The world needs your awakening. Your light, your insight, your courage. Every moment spent in hesitation is a moment the universe waits. Step forward, chosen one. Break free from illusions. Society is full of distractions, false promises, illusions. The chosen see through them. You recognize the chains, the subtle control, the deceit. Awakening is the act of seeing clearly. And from clarity comes freedom. Trust your inner compass. Logic may falter, fear may rise, voices may whisper doubt. But your inner knowing does not lie. Trust it, follow it. It has guided you this far, through darkness and isolation. It will continue to guide you toward your true path. The world will notice soon. Not everyone will understand. Some will resist, some will doubt, some will envy. But your impact will ripple. Actions, words, presence, they carry power invisible yet undeniable. The chosen do not wait for permission, they move. Transformation is inevitable. Change is not gentle. It shakes foundations, dismantles comfort, rewrites reality. But for the chosen, transformation is inevitable. The quiet chapter ends, so the awakened self can emerge. You are becoming what you were always meant to be. The fire within cannot be contained. No suppression, no fear, no silence can hold it. The fire within grows with every challenge, every loss, every victory. It is the heartbeat of awakening. It is the force that will carry you forward. It is your divine signature. You are prepared for this. All the trials, the confusion, the sleepless nights, they were preparation. For this awakening, this rise, this truth. Every struggle has been training, every heartbreak a lesson. You are ready, even if you doubt it. The universe has been patient, waiting for you to step forward. Claim your path. Do not shrink, do not hide. The chosen walk a path few dare to take. It is filled with uncertainty, yet also with wonder. It is yours to claim, to walk, to illuminate. Step boldly into the chapter that awaits. The awakening cannot be ignored. You can try to deny it, to ignore it, to hide. But the awakening will not wait. It will call again, louder, clearer, stronger. Every moment you resist, it grows. And one day, you will have no choice but to answer. Rise beyond fear. Fear has followed you, silently, persistently. But the chosen learn to rise above it. To act despite fear, to shine despite doubt, to speak despite judgment. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is mastery over it. And mastery is your birthright. The world needs your light. There are corners of this world darkened by ignorance, despair, and apathy. Your light, your voice, your awakening is the remedy. Do not underestimate the power of a single awakened soul. The ripples of your presence will extend far beyond what you see. Your chapter is not just for you, it is for all who await your rise. Awaken fully. The quiet chapter is over. The time of hesitation ends. Step into the fullness of your awakening. Claim the life, the purpose, the truth that is yours. Do not delay, the world waits for you. Stand in your power. No longer the shadow, the observer, the silent one. Stand, speak, act, shine. Your presence is a statement, a declaration, a truth revealed. Every step forward strengthens the awakening within. Every act of courage solidifies the path ahead. Your story is just beginning. All endings are beginnings in disguise. This chapter closes to make space for your rise. The chosen one does not follow, they lead. They do not wait, they awaken. And your story is about to ignite. Answer the call. Do not fear the awakening. It is the gift you have been waiting for. Embrace it fully. Step into the light of your own truth. The quiet chapter ends, and the world will see the chosen rise. Your journey starts now, without apology, without hesitation, without fear. This is your time. Every sign, every whisper, every trial has led to this moment. You are not late, you are exactly on time. The universe conspires in your favor when you answer the call. The chosen one is no longer waiting. Rise, awaken, and step into your destiny. Engage with your awakening. If you feel this calling, do not ignore it. Like this video, comment your thoughts and subscribe to Return to Awakening. Join the community of those who awaken, rise, and transform. Share your journey, your experiences, your truth. Together, the chosen ones will illuminate the world. The shadows were never your home. For too long, you moved through darkness as if it were safe. But the shadows were never your home. They were a waiting ground. A place to gather strength, to learn patience, to awaken silently. Now the shadows begin to recede. Light is breaking, and it calls you forward. The awakening is personal. No one can live your journey for you. The signs, the challenges, the truths, they are yours alone. Comparison will only cloud your vision. Your awakening is intimate, sacred, and deeply personal. Honor it, protect it, follow it. The veil is thinning. Layers of illusion fall away when the chosen step forward. You may begin to see the truth behind social masks. You may notice patterns others cannot perceive. The veil is thinning, revealing both beauty and challenge. And you must face it with courage, with honesty, with clarity. The resistance will rise. Do not be surprised when opposition appears. The world resists what it cannot control or understand. Friends may doubt, family may question, strangers may scorn. It is not rejection. It is a reflection of the fear around you. Your task is to rise above it, unshaken. Every moment is training. Even mundane days carry lessons. Every trial, every loss, every disappointment is refining you. The chosen are forged in the quiet crucible of life. Do not despair. Your preparation is intentional. Your time of action is approaching. Synchronicities are proof. Notice the small miracles, the coincidences that feel too precise. They are not random. They are confirmations of your path. The universe nudges, whispers, and aligns to guide you. Trust these signs. They are your compass, invisible yet unerring. Follow them. Your intuition is your ally. Logic may fail, fear may cloud, doubt may linger. But your intuition never lies. It knows paths your mind cannot yet see. It guides through the unseen, the uncertain, the unspoken. Honor it, and it will lead you true. The awakening is inevitable. No external force can stop it. No silence, no fear, no opposition can halt your rise. You are drawn forward by a force greater than circumstance. The quiet chapter ends because it must. You are awakening, whether the world is ready or not. The weight of truth. Truth is heavy, but it is liberating. You carry knowledge others may never understand. You feel what others ignore, sense what others miss, know what others deny. It is a sacred burden, and it shapes the chosen. Embrace it fully. The world is watching. Even unseen, your energy leaves an imprint. People feel your presence before they see it. The chosen influence subtly, profoundly, and often unknowingly. Your awakening will ripple farther than you imagine. Prepare yourself. Your time to impact is near. Transformation is uncomfortable. Change never comes gently. It shakes, it stretches, it tests. The chosen embrace discomfort as a guide, not an enemy. Through transformation, the self emerges anew. Through trials, your true power awakens. Your silence was sacred. Every quiet moment, every internal struggle, every solitary path, it mattered. Silence is a preparation space for the chosen. Now that silence turns to action. The chapter of patience closes. The chapter of awakening opens. Energy cannot be contained. Your essence, your awakening, your power cannot be hidden forever. It flows, expands, and touches the unseen. You may not yet realize its magnitude. The universe recognizes it, and it will align circumstances to reflect it. Every step reveals more. Do not rush, but do not hesitate. Every action, every thought, every intention reveals deeper truths. The path unfolds as you walk it. The chosen are never truly lost, they are always discovering. Keep moving and keep observing. You are becoming visible. As the quiet chapter fades, your presence will be felt. Not with noise or arrogance, but with undeniable authenticity. Those who resonate will notice. Those who resist will be revealed. And in this visibility, your influence grows. Your heart knows the way. Rational thought may falter, plans may seem uncertain. But your heart holds the map. It knows the rhythm, the timing, the direction. Listen closely, it has never been wrong. Follow it with courage. The end is also a beginning. Every closing door opens a new one. The quiet chapter ends not for despair, but for elevation. You are called to step into your next phase. Prepare yourself to rise with clarity and power. The awakening is only just beginning. The resistance inside you must be faced. Doubt, fear, hesitation, they reside within, not just outside. Confront them, acknowledge them, move through them. The chosen are tempered by inner trials. Every internal battle strengthens the outer awakening. Do not retreat from your own shadows. Your time cannot be delayed. The universe is patient, but not infinitely so. Every day spent in hesitation is an opportunity lost. The quiet chapter ends now because your rise cannot wait. This is the moment to awaken fully. This is your call to action. The veil of comfort is falling. Comfort has kept you safe, but it has also held you back. The chosen are rarely comfortable. They are catalysts, observers, and awakener souls. Now, the walls that once shielded you begin to crumble. Fear may rise, but so does courage. It is time to step beyond the familiar. Every challenge is a signal. Obstacles are not punishment, they are signs. They indicate growth, readiness, and alignment with your path. The chosen see trials as doors, not barriers. Each struggle reveals hidden strength. Each test refines your purpose. Your vision is rare. You see patterns, connections, and truths invisible to most. This rare vision is a gift, but also a responsibility. The world will not always understand. The chosen do not seek approval, they act from insight. Your perception is awakening the soul within. Isolation has shaped you. Loneliness is a familiar companion for the chosen. But isolation is a teacher, shaping clarity and focus. It prepares you for the awakening that demands self-reliance. Your solitude is sacred, a crucible of transformation. Soon, it will become the springboard for impact. Your energy is magnetic. Even when unnoticed, your energy draws attention. Others feel it before they see it. Some are drawn toward your light, some repel against it. Both responses confirm your awakening. Your essence cannot be contained, and it is growing stronger. The world cannot contain you. Systems, traditions, expectations, they cannot hold the chosen. You were born to expand beyond limitation, to rise above suppression, to embody truths too vast for ordinary minds. Your quiet chapter ends because your light cannot be dimmed. Synchronicity guides you. The universe speaks in signs and moments. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. Every encounter, every word, every twist is a guide. The chosen follow these threads to reveal their path. Trust in the hidden forces at work. Courage is your ally. The path is uncertain. Resistance appears at every turn. But courage is not absence of fear. It is action despite it. The chosen move forward, even when shadows loom. Every act of bravery strengthens awakening. And every step forward reshapes your destiny. The awakening calls for action. Awareness alone is not enough. The chosen must act, even when unseen, misunderstood, or underestimated. Your quiet chapter ends because action is demanded. It is time to step into your influence. Time to let the world feel your presence. The inner fire cannot be hidden. All the years of quiet preparation, reflection, and waiting, they have been fueling an inner fire. It grows with each insight, each challenge, each awakening. No silence can suppress it. No fear can extinguish it. The awakening is not a choice. Some try to ignore it, to deny it, to avoid it. But awakening is not optional. It calls relentlessly, and the chosen answer. The quiet chapter ends because destiny waits for no one. Your rise is inevitable. Your path is illuminated. Signs, intuition, challenges, they all point forward. Even when the road seems uncertain, it is illuminated. The chosen do not wander aimlessly, they follow a hidden light. Every step, even hesitant, aligns with purpose. Trust in the clarity that emerges from your awakening. Old patterns are falling away. The habits, beliefs, and limitations that once defined you, they fade. The quiet chapter ends because transformation cannot be paused. You are shedding what no longer serves your truth. Every release makes room for power, insight, and vision. This is awakening in motion. The awakening is unstoppable. Nothing external or internal can halt the chosen. Fear, doubt, ridicule, they are temporary. Your essence moves forward regardless. The quiet chapter ends because your awakening cannot be denied. Step into it fully, without hesitation. The world is ready for you. Though it may not seem so, the world is waiting. Awakeners bring clarity, inspiration, and change. Those aligned with your frequency will notice, resonate, and follow. Your impact extends beyond your vision. The chosen rise, and the world begins to awaken with them. Resistance prepares you. Every opposition you face is a mirror of your awakening. It tests, strengthens, and sharpens you. The quiet chapter ends because preparation is complete. Challenges are now the proving ground for your rise. Step forward with resilience. You are the chain. The chosen do not wait for permission. You embody the change you wish to see. Your voice, actions, and presence ripple outward. The quiet chapter ends because your impact is required. Your awakening is the catalyst the world has been waiting for. The fire cannot be ignored. It burns quietly at first, then grows unstoppable. It is your awakening, your power, your truth. The quiet chapter fades because fire must be seen. Let it blaze. Let it guide you. The universe aligns with you. Paths, people, events, they converge around the chosen. The quiet chapter ends because alignment is reaching its peak. Trust the unseen orchestration of life. Step with confidence. The awakening unfolds perfectly. Your time is arriving. The moments you've been waiting for are here. The quiet chapter ends because destiny beckons. Every lesson, trial, and insight leads to this point. Rise with clarity. Rise with courage. The call cannot be ignored. Whispers grow louder inside your soul. You may have tried to dismiss them, to stay small, to blend in. But the chosen cannot ignore their calling. It demands attention. It demands action. The quiet chapter ends because destiny speaks too clearly to resist. Every step awakens more. Movement, even small, sparks awakening. Every choice, every decision, every thought contributes. The world shifts subtly with your alignment. You are no longer passive. Each step forward awakens both you and others. Your journey is now visible in motion. The weight of truth cannot be hidden. Truth grows heavy, and silence cannot contain it. Your awareness has reached a tipping point. The quiet chapter ends because the burden of truth demands release. What you know must be expressed. What you feel must be honored. Transformation commands courage. Change tests the chosen relentlessly. Old selves fall away, Comfort zones dissolve, illusions vanish. This is the crucible of awakening. Courage is your companion in these moments. The quiet chapter ends because bravery becomes unavoidable. The energy around you shifts. People, situations, even the environment responds to your awakening. Connections form, opportunities appear, synchronistic signs emerge. You cannot return to the way things were. The quiet chapter ends because the world is realigning around your presence. Step boldly into this new rhythm. Your voice is emerging. For too long, it may have been silenced. Now your thoughts, your insights, your truth demand to be heard. The chosen speak not from ego, but from necessity. The quiet chapter ends because your voice carries power. Let it resonate. The universe tests the chosen. Trials will continue, but now they serve a purpose beyond comprehension. They shape resilience, deepen wisdom, sharpen intuition. Every challenge is a calibration for higher impact. The quiet chapter ends because preparation is complete. The chosen must now move with clarity. Your awareness expands. Perception grows beyond the ordinary. You notice subtle energies, unspoken intentions, hidden truths. The world appears in layers you never saw before. The quiet chapter ends because your consciousness cannot remain constrained. Your awakening demands expansion. The resistance is temporary. Those who doubt, judge, or oppose will always exist. But their resistance is fleeting against your rising force. You are not here to please or convince, only to awaken. The quiet chapter ends because external opposition can no longer restrain you. Your path is unstoppable. Alignment cannot be delayed. Everything is converging: people, events, timing, insight. The chosen are always aligned with forces beyond understanding. The quiet chapter ends because alignment is now inevitable. Your actions will ripple, your presence will ignite. The time for hesitation is over. Every moment carries meaning. Even ordinary days hold extraordinary significance. The smallest decisions, the quietest thoughts, the subtle actions, they matter. The chosen recognize these layers. The quiet chapter ends because your purpose touches even the unseen threads of life. You are awakening to your full impact. Your fire inspires others. Energy spreads without words. Those attuned feel your light, even at a distance. You awaken others simply by being awake yourself. The quiet chapter ends because your influence is no longer subtle. The ripple of your awakening cannot be ignored. Your soul knows the way. Even when the path seems uncertain, your soul remembers. It has carried you through shadows, doubt, and fear. The quiet chapter ends because you can no longer ignore your inner compass. Follow it fully, it leads to your destiny. Every step resonates with purpose. The awakening demands truth. Deception, denial, and avoidance cannot exist here. The chosen must see clearly, speak clearly, act clearly. The quiet chapter ends because illusions can no longer survive in your presence. Your life becomes an expression of your truth. Every choice reflects your awakening. Your presence changes everything. Even when silent, you shift the energy around you. Rooms, conversations, situations respond to your frequency. The quiet chapter ends because your mere existence now moves the world. You are no longer hidden. You are a force of awakening. The path cannot be ignored. Doubt and fear may linger, but they are not barriers. The chosen feel the pull of destiny like a current beneath the surface. The quiet chapter ends because your momentum cannot be contained. The steps you take now are decisive, transformative, and powerful. You are moving with purpose. Your awakening is magnetic. Those who resonate will appear. Opportunities will align. Paths will intersect with precision. The quiet chapter ends because your awakening attracts what is meant to support you. Trust in the convergence of forces around you. Every ending sparks creation. A chapter closes, but a new one begins immediately. The quiet chapter ends to make room for unprecedented growth. Creation flows from the awakening of the chosen. Your next moves will shape both your life and the lives of others. The world awaits your emergence. The quiet chapter has served its purpose. Years of patience, observation, and reflection have prepared you. The quiet chapter ends because its lessons are complete. You have grown, strengthened, and awakened silently. Now the world will see the results of what you have carried within. Everything is aligning for your emergence. Your awareness is your power. Every insight, every perception, every subtle understanding gives you strength. You notice what others overlook, sense what others miss. The quiet chapter ends because your awareness can no longer be contained. Your vision will guide your steps forward, and your power will reshape the paths around you. Every step builds momentum. Movement accelerates the awakening. The chosen gain momentum with every decisive act, every brave choice, every thought aligned with truth. The quiet chapter ends because the current of your energy is now unstoppable. It carries you forward with increasing force. Your momentum cannot be ignored. The resistance will reveal its purpose. Opposition is not punishment, it is calibration. It sharpens insight, deepens resilience, and clarifies vision. The quiet chapter ends because resistance is no longer a barrier. It becomes a mirror reflecting your strength. Through opposition, your awakening grows stronger. The universe supports the awakened. Signs, synchronicities, and alignment converge. The quiet chapter ends because cosmic forces guide your steps. The chosen are never truly alone. Every obstacle, every ally, every moment is orchestrated for awakening. Trust the timing, trust the flow, trust yourself. Your energy cannot be hidden. Even if you wish to remain unseen, your essence radiates. The quiet chapter ends because your energy demands acknowledgement. People, events, and opportunities respond to it. You are no longer invisible. Your presence is a catalyst. The fire within grows stronger. It started as a spark. It survived doubt, fear, and uncertainty. The quiet chapter ends because the fire cannot remain contained. It burns brighter with every step forward, and it will illuminate the path for others. Your voice carries truth. Words are now your instrument. Thoughts become declarations. The quiet chapter ends because your voice is ready to speak boldly. Truth resonates even when uncomfortable. The chosen speak not to please, but to awaken. The awakening commands action. Awareness is only the beginning. The chosen must act, even when uncertain, unseen, or misunderstood. The quiet chapter ends because action is now required. Your steps forward ignite change. Your presence catalyzes transformation. Your path is clearer than ever. Insight illuminates every decision. The quiet chapter ends because hesitation fades. Your direction, though unseen by others, is undeniable to your soul. Every choice reflects awakening. Every action becomes a declaration of truth. Every challenge shapes you. Obstacles are not setbacks, they are preparation. The quiet chapter ends because the lessons have been absorbed. Every trial strengthened patience, courage, and clarity. You are now ready to rise. Nothing can halt what has been prepared. The awakening cannot be ignored. Attempts to deny it will fail. The quiet chapter ends because resistance, both internal and external, is no longer sufficient. You are called to step fully into the light of your own truth. Your influence is inevitable. The chosen cannot be hidden. Your time has arrived. The moment is now. The quiet chapter ends because timing is precise. Everything that led to this point, the challenges, the lessons, the reflection, was orchestrated. You are ready. Rise without fear. The world needs your light. Darkness seeks to dominate where awakening is absent. The quiet chapter ends because your illumination is required. Your presence, courage, and insight awaken those ready to see. The ripple effect begins now. Your awakening impacts far beyond yourself. Step into your power, no longer passive, silent, or hidden. The quiet chapter ends because your emergence demands action. Stand with confidence, clarity, and courage. The world responds to the awakened. Your time to influence has come. Every ending holds creation. As the quiet chapter closes, the next chapter begins immediately. The chosen create as they awaken. New opportunities, new connections, new visions unfold. The quiet chapter ends because creation is ready to flow through you. Step forward and claim it.